Nobody is talking about Real Madrid's biggest problem. Everyone is looking at Real Madrid and saying the same thing. They've signed new players. They've brought in José Mourinho. This season, they'll be back. But what if everyone is looking at the wrong problem? If you enjoy football stories that go beyond the headlines, make sure you're following FIFA Extra Edits, because this is a conversation most people aren't having. Real Madrid are one of the biggest clubs in football history. The club responded the only way Real Madrid knows how. They went back into the transfer market. They strengthened the squad. They brought in one of football's biggest managers, José Mourinho, hoping he could bring back the winning mentality that made Real Madrid feared across Europe. To many people, that sounds like the perfect plan. A legendary manager, top-class signings, a fresh start. But here's what I think. None of those things solve Real Madrid's biggest problem. Because I don't think the biggest problem is on the bench. I think it's on the pitch. More specifically, I think it's the relationship between Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Now don't get me wrong, Vinicius is one of the best players in the world. Before Mbappe arrived, he was the face of Real Madrid's attack. When the team needed something special, Vinicius delivered. He helped lead the club to Champions League glory and became one of the most dangerous wingers in world football. Then, everything changed. Real Madrid signed Kylian Mbappe. On paper, it looked like a dream. Two of the best attackers in the world, playing for the same club. How could that possibly fail? But football isn't played on paper. Football is about balance. It's about chemistry. It's about every player understanding their role. And this is where I believe the problem started. Mbappe is most dangerous when attacking from the left. Vinicius is also at his best on the left. They are both world-class players, but they naturally want to attack the same spaces. When two superstars want the same freedom, someone has to sacrifice something. Sometimes it's positioning, sometimes it's confidence, sometimes it's influence. And over time, I believe Real Madrid started losing something they once had. That fire, that rhythm, that clear identity in attack. Even off the pitch, there have been reports about contracts, salaries, and growing expectations. Whether people admit it or not, situations like these can affect a football club. Not because the players aren't talented, but because football is still a team game. History has shown us something very important. Real Madrid have had Galactico squads before. Some became legends. Others never reached the level everyone expected. Now think about Barcelona. Several of their key players have just experienced the biggest moment of their careers by helping Spain win the World Cup. They'll return full of confidence, believing they can beat anyone. That's a dangerous mentality to have. Meanwhile, Real Madrid are still searching for answers. So here's the question. Can José Mourinho really fix everything? Of course, he's one of the greatest managers football has ever seen. He's transformed clubs before. He's won trophies almost everywhere he's managed. But even the greatest managers need the right balance. And this is why I believe Mourinho's biggest challenge isn't tactics. It isn't motivation. It isn't even the new signings. His biggest challenge is solving the Mbappe and Vinicius puzzle. Because if that partnership never truly works, then no formation, no transfer, and no manager will be enough to bring Real Madrid back to the top. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Mbappe and Vinicius can still become the perfect partnership?